We're here with club legend Barry Breen. Barry, I understand you're living in Sydney these days. You don't get down to these games very often?
No, I've been in Sydney for 30 years, so it's unusual for me to be here in the rooms particularly, and I've got some guests from Sydney that bought me in a raffle, in an auction, so the result was to bring them down for the night, have dinner with Greg Westaway and his team, and then bring them down here to see how all this works. So
obviously,
great opportunity.
Obviously, it's been a while since you've been involved with the team at this level. Does it give you a buzz to see the boys going through their paces before they run out?
A little bit. Look, it's a lot different. The facilities are better, and there's more room. But it's not all that dissimilar to what we had to do all those years ago. It's just they've just got better facilities, and they're obviously full-time professionals these days.
We're wearing the old traditional red and black hoop jumpers tonight, and the club's been celebrating their history fairly strong, 140 years. Does it make you proud as a past Saint to see the club embrace its history like this? Oh,
look, from a past player's point of view, it's fantastic, and having followed St Kilda since I was 4 years of age, it means a lot to me, the footy club, and it's great that they've survived 140 years. They've had their ups and downs, and it's wonderful that they can celebrate that and involve all the players and what they did last Saturday night. Unfortunately, I was away last week. I couldn't come down, but I think it's just outstanding.
Who are your favourites of some of the modern day players?
Oh, if I had a pick, I'd say Lenny Hayes, and then you've got Nick, and you've got Nick Del Santo, but I think probably Lenny Hayes will finish up being in the top 3 or 4, 5 players in the history of the club. I just think he's been a wonderful example for everybody.
One of your former teammates, Ross Smith, was inducted as a legend of the club. What did that mean to you to see that?
Well, Neil Roberts, I didn't play with Neil, but he was my favourite player when I was a kid growing up, and Trevor Barker, who I played with and have known the family since he was about 7 or 8. Smithy, a great achievement from Ross, and he was just a fantastic player, and obviously a Brownlow medalist, but all the other things he did around the club, and he was sort of ahead of his time, Smithy, and the way he trained and the way he played, it was just fantastic.
27 minutes into the last quarter of 66, and scores are level.
There they go. Up goes Minor. He gets a tap down. Potter has it. He can't break clear. It's taken by Breen. That's a point. That's a point.
I can't let this go without mentioning that famous point. If there was a player today in the dying seconds and the ball had to come their way to seal a win for the Saints, who would you pick?
Look, it doesn't matter who kicks it and we win the game, but if it was Lenny or Milne, that'd be great, because they had that opportunity a couple of years ago and fate was just against them, and they were that close, and it was quite amazing how similar it was to 66 in the setup of the goal and the point and all that sort of thing, but unfortunately it drew the game and didn't win it. But look, if it was Lenny or Milne, I'd be happy.
Well, Barry, it's good to see you down here, and enjoy the night.
Thank you.